Josiah approaches an empty table. He sits and unpacks. He reads. Josiah notices Tobias. He gazes at him. He studies his physical features. His heart beats. Thump, 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 thump. Tobias looks up from his notes. The two lock eyes. Josiah looks down. He stares into his book. His heart speeds. Thump, 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 thump. Tobias looks away. He taps his pen against his notes. He packs up his things. He moves from the table toward Josiah. Josiah studies his book intensely. He ignores Tobias approaching. Tobias walks past Josiah. Josiah looks over his shoulder at Tobias. Tobias searches for a book. Josiah peeks into the aisle. He studies Tobias closely. He cracks a half smile. His heart beats. Thump, 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 thump. Tobias looks down the aisle. Josiah hides behind a bookshelf. His heart beats. Thump, 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 thump. Tobias resumes his search. He chooses a book. Josiah peeks into the aisle. He gazes as Tobias exits. Josiah sits at a table with Roman, Paris, Anthony, and Evelyn. They smile and laugh. Tobias enters with Marquis, Selena, Quentin, and Brielle. Roman notices the opposing group. He signals his friends. The lights stare in disgust. The four approach Tobias's table. Josiah stays in his seat. He shamefully watches. You darkies lost? This table is for lights only. The dark group looks to each other. Tobias slams his hands on the table. He clenches his jaw. He balls his fist. Josiah rushes over to his friends. He stands in front of the light group. Let's just go. It's not worth it. The light group exits. Josiah lags behind. He looks over his shoulder at Tobias. Tobias stares back. The two lock eyes. Tobias rejoins his group at their table. The light group exits. Josiah studies. He notices Tobias. He gazes at Tobias. Tobias looks up from his book. Josiah meekly looks away. Tobias cracks a half smile. Tobias reaches Josiah's table. Josiah raises his head. Hi. Is this seat taken? Tobias and Josiah walk together to class. They laugh with each other. Anthony and Evelyn notice Tobias and Josiah. They look to each other in confusion. Josiah and Tobias sit together eating lunch. Tobias takes a bite of Josiah's sandwich. Josiah cracks a half smile. He slowly sips from his soda. Tobias and Josiah watch a movie together. Tobias and Josiah share a box of popcorn. Their hands bump into each other. Josiah jerks his hand back in surprise. He places his hand on his knee. His heart quickens. Thump thump, thump thump, thump thump. He gently places his hand over Josiah's hand. Their fingers interlace. He cracks a half smile. Tobias and Josiah reach the apartment door. They embrace. Josiah's heart pulsates. Thump thump, thump thump, thump thump. Roman and Paris turn the corner. They see Tobias and Josiah together. Roman pulls out his phone. He records the two. Josiah reads alone at a table. The dark group sits at a nearby table. The light group enters. Roman pours a carton of chocolate milk on Josiah. Roman pulls his phone from his pocket. He shoves the phone into Josiah's face. The dark group looks on. Tobias shamefully lowers his head. Josiah looks at the dark group. His eyes swell with tears. The dark group move from their table. They walk toward the exit. Tobias hesitates. He looks to Josiah. Tobias rushes over to Josiah. He shields him. No! Leave him alone! Roman balls his fist. He breathes heavily. He steps towards Josiah and Tobias. Marquis looks at Roman. He steps forward. He balls his fist. The two intensely stare each other down. Look around you. Does hate define what we are worth? He leaves. Paris, Anthony, and Evelyn follow. Tobias stands to his feet. He extends his hand to Josiah. He pulls Josiah to his feet. The two gaze at one another. They both crack a half smile. Josiah smiles at Tobias. Tobias pulls him close. He kisses him on the cheek. The two walk into the distance. The end.